See, having no source of income is already hard enough. Do you know what makes it worse? Making stupid decisions with the little change you're getting here and there. I know that I'm not the only one. Some of you watching me right now, your major source of income is your parents and a little bit of urgent 5k. Yes, urgent 5k. We've upgraded. We no longer do 2k. It's urgent 5k that you're getting here and there. Yet somehow you're always broke. If that's you, sit down because I'm here to drag both of us together. My name is ICONIA, and today we are going to be talking about money mistakes young Nigerians without source of income are making, and some of these mistakes I have personally made them. But most importantly, I'm going to be sharing how I'm slowly learning to overcome them, and this is going to hit home, so let's get started. First mistake that I have made is treating gifts as free money. You know that feeling when someone gives you 5k and you're like, I didn't work for it now, so let me just chop life. Ha! It's a trap. It is a trap from the pit of hell. You better kill it. The thing is, I used to do it too. I used to make that mistake. Any instant money that comes into my hand, my mind is thinking, flex. But then I had to understand that money is money, whether it's a gift or you worked for it, and how you treat it really matters. And then I started to ask myself, if I worked hard for this money, if I really worked hard for this cash, will I just blow it? One thing that I learned is give every single money purpose. If it's 2,000 naira that came into your hand, divide every single naira and kobo. What are you going to use this for? What is this going to take care of? Spend some, save some, but please don't waste it. Mistake number 2, confusing my wants and my needs. Let me confess, I have once spent my last card on getting my nails done because I was like, no, I need it to look good. I mean, it's part of self-care, self-love, self-preservation, do you make you happy? But did I really need it? No, I didn't. I actually just wanted it, and I conditioned my mind to think that it's a need, and then I ended up making a stupid decision with my last card. Now, after I finished fixing my nails, I'm looking at my nails is looking at me. And that's how a lot of us confuse. We confuse shawarma, we confuse wigs, we confuse sneakers, we confuse, oh my God, for a long time, mine was glasses and wristwatches. I'll just be spending because I'm like, you need this thing, when in reality, you actually don't. It's just a want. The lesson that I learned was to do a 48-hour rule. Yes, that was the lesson that I learned. If I have a thought on something, I'm going to give it 2 days. If after 2 days, my mind or the pressure is still there, then I know it's a need. But if after 2 days, the pressure is gone, I just know it's a want. You see this third mistake, oh God. I am so guilty of this one. I just want to hope that some of these mistakes that I'm listing, you're actually seeing yourself in some of them, because I can't be the only one making those kind of messed up decisions with my finances. Mistake number 3, spending money on cravings. Raise your hand if you've ever been broke, but you still found a way to make out money for suya. Raise your hand if you've ever been broke, but you still found a way to make out money for shawarma. Cravings actually drain us way more than we realize. And the crazy thing is, sometimes my own cravings are not even really that expensive. They are not. I mean, how much is Fab biscuit? Before you know it, you spend 500 here. You know it, I've spent 700 here, 600 here, 500. Before you know what's happening, your girl is broke again. And before you know what's going on, you're going back to your parents, you're asking your parents for money, you're calling that uncle to greet them, even though you greeted them last week, you're still calling them to greet them again. You and I both know why you're calling to greet them. It's a lie. One of the lessons that I learned, especially when I was in school, was to track my spending. I wrote down everything that I was spending money on for a week. When I settled down to align all of these things, I realized that cravings was like taking a big chunk of whatever was coming into my hand. So when you track every single thing, you understand where and what your money is being used for. 80 for life. Ring the bells, sound the alarm. MTN is 10. We just want to say thank you. Mistake number 4, wasting money on data. Data is a real thief. You see all these network providers, they are eating our future in form of gigabytes. Sometimes I've subscribed for my data plan, and before evening, everything is gone. I found out that I've spent the chunk of my day scrolling, and I complain I don't have money. One thing I started doing was to budget my data. There are times I could want to work and I'm like, okay, so what do I want to do? I'll actually get pen and paper. It's that serious. It's very deep. I get pen and paper. put it down. Okay, so I want to edit 3 videos. Okay, put it down. I want to design my thumbnail. Okay, put it down. I'm going to post on YouTube. Okay, put it down. I'm going to post on Facebook. Okay, put it down. I'll put down everything that I want to do before I make that payment for data subscription. Sometimes that 10 gig that you're buying, you know you don't need it. You know it's too much. When you know you can survive on 3 gig, why are you buying 10 gig? Sometimes if I see that, okay, I was able to sleep in the afternoon, I'm going to be up from 12 to maybe 3 or 4 a.m. Night bundle, my love, night bundle. I'm getting the data that I need, but at a cheaper rate. And because I know I'm working within a limited period of time, because most times my night bundle is for that day, after that day is gone, I will sit up and use it judiciously. But when you're like, you just buy and you just doom scroll, you will keep spending, you will keep wasting money, and we can't keep doing that. Number 5, although I've actually stopped this one before, it used to be a mistake I was making, but thanks be to God, I've stopped it. Thinking that small money can't be saved. I have once saved 20 naira for about 10 months. Don't think that you have to have something huge to save. No. Micro saving, that's what we're going to call it now. Micro saving. Even if it's 100 naira, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,000 naira, start using saving apps. I've said this before. OP has a feature, Safebox, you can use it. PalmPay, I think PalmPay also has that feature, you can use it. If you don't want to use saving apps, I will not advise you buying a tin in the market. I won't advise, I've not had good experiences with it. Okay, let me give you this tip of this one I used to use. I bought oats. After I was done with it, I washed the tin properly. I got super glue. I glued the cover shut, and then I used a knife to make a hole. And then I was just putting money into the tin. Do you know, I was so surprised. The day I opened it and I was seeing 10k. I was really surprised how much was inside. Like, it was more than 10k. I was so surprised. So saving little actually builds discipline in you. It instills discipline. No matter how small it is, just do it. Mistake number 6. Spending to look good for others. I think I'm so guilty of this one, although God is helping me right now. But that hair that you're going to make, that clothes that you're buying, that glasses that you're buying, those nails that you're fixing, that jewelry that you're buying, stop spending like your $10 child. Stop spending like Dangote is related to you. You know where you're coming from. You know your limits. You know what your pocket is capable of doing. But yet, several times, we find ourselves making this mistake. We find ourselves pushing. And we forget that looking rich doesn't make you rich. I had to learn contentment. I had to understand that looking broke for a while is way better than being broke forever. So let's be honest. If you don't have an income, managing the little you get is survival skill 101. The mistakes that I mentioned, 6 of them, I've made them all. Some of them, God is helping me with them. I'm learning, okay? Here's the good news. Discipline is a muscle. The more you practice saving small, budgeting, delayed gratification, the stronger it gets. So the next time you get your allowance, urgent 5k, or a cash gift, pause, plan, and spend with sense. Your future self will think. And please, if you're also guilty of making these money mistakes, drop God a pic in the comment section so I know that I'm not alone.